Happy Monday, friends. It's so good to be with you. I hope you had a lovely weekend. I actually got to get outside this weekend. It was beautiful in Minnesota. We had a big little Evereve event at a pumpkin patch farm yesterday, which was so much fun. So hopefully you had a great weekend too and enjoyed yourself. We are going to be talking some new arrivals here and some of my favorite brands that we have in the store. I can't wait to talk to you about them. But first I'm going to let you know about my outfit that I have on today. So I have on from Nation this little Dawn turtleneck top. I love it with the puff sleeve. It's got this mock neck. It's super lightweight, so it feels very fall and kind of going into that level, but it's super light, so it's great for these perfect days where this morning here it was like 50 degrees and it's going to be 75 by the end of the day. So it's kind of that in-between weather where you just don't know what's going to happen. Second, we're going to be talking more about Amo. Amo is legit probably my favorite denim brand right now, and I own almost every pair that we ever bring in. This is a new pair. This is the Chloe Crop. Super excited about this jean. It's a straight leg jean, higher rise, fits really nicely, and I love the dark wash on it. I think it's so versatile and so fun and definitely screams fall and will take me into holiday as well. And then last but not least, I've got on the Sam Edelman. This is the Cody boot. It is super comfy. I love pairing a cognac boot with black because I think it breaks up the outfit. I think it's a super fun way to just kind of draw the eye up and down with whatever you're wearing and just have a little bit of fun. Cognac goes with everything. It's a great versatile shoe. So love this with the square heel. This block heel is something that's definitely happening right now. So super fun heel and great to take you in. It's a little bit of an ankle boot. So you can see how it tucks right underneath my jean, which is really nice. It's a great length on both the jean and the boot. All right, let's jump into new arrivals. Okay, so we've got another Nation top. Love this top. Nation, one of the things that's so great about them is the fabric on these tops. So again, I mentioned this one being really lightweight. This one is a little bit more of a heavier slub fabrication. So this one has a little bit more heft to it. The color is beautiful. So it's this great teal color, which I love for fall. It's actually going into holiday, and we're seeing sprinkles of teal actually for next spring. We just had our spring style out last week, so fun to see what's coming down the pipeline for that. And also love this great little detailing here with this pleating. It's a fun sleeve. There's so much happening in sleeve detail, whether it's tops, dresses, sweaters, and this is a great little top to add to your wardrobe with this balloon sleeve and cinching there. So you've got that pleating detail to kind of give it a little bit of femininity. All right, next one we're going to talk about Birds of Paradise. Birds of Paradise is a new brand for us. They have been around for about 10 years. They're from California, and I think it was started in like a dorm room by some women, which I think is really fun. They wanted this to just be this sort of California easy breezy cool brand, and I love their fabrication. So such a beautiful plaid here, again kind of leaning into that teal, putting some mint into it so you get those like kind of fun mixing with the colors. Love this great detailing here with the buttons and the feminine little touch with the ruffle at the collar. Super fun. And then pin tucking here in the front and then also in the back. This is going to give your top a nice shape, so it won't be super boxy. It's going to flow really well. You can leave it untucked. You can leave it fully tucked in, which I love. Throw a belt on. And this is a great fall, maybe family photos. I've heard a lot of family photos happening these days, so maybe something for that.
Quick question.
Yeah.
They would love to see the back of your jeans and if there's a little stretch to them.
Yes. Okay, so here's the back side of the jeans. So great fit here. You can see that the rise comes up nice and high here. It fits really nicely around the waist. There's a tiny bit of stretch. I'll tell you, when I first put them on, I was like, woo! Okay, these are kind of, feel like they are a little bit like more fitted. But literally that went away in about 5 seconds of having them on. So they have a nice little give to them. I'm somebody that likes a little bit more on the rigid side of denim because I feel like it sort of holds me and sucks me in. But these aren't rigid to the point where you can't breathe in them. They feel really great, and they do have a little bit of stretch so you can kind of move and groove in them, and definitely feel like I've got room to kind of shimmy around for my day.
Do you want to show a closer look at the
Yes.
shoes?
Oh, closer look on the shoe. Okay. So as I mentioned, this is the Sam Edelman Cody boot. I love this one. The suede fabric is so beautiful. Cognac color. Again, goes with literally everything. What I love about this boot is the height on the shaft here. It's nice and tight, so it's fitted around the ankle, so it's not gonna bag out underneath your jean. But then you can also wear it with dresses, skirts, pants, so many different options with it. It kind of goes with everything. And I love this little gold hit of the Sam Edelman logo right here. I just think that's a fun touch. It makes it feel real classy. So love this shoe, great little easy boot. It's got kind of the nod to the square toe, but it's not an aggressive square toe. So if you've been kind of toeing into that trend, do you see what I did there? If you've been toeing into that trend, you can hit that with a little bit of a square toe, but it's got a little tiny rounded edges, so it gives it a little bit more femininity. So great boot. Thanks, Court. Okay. Any other questions before?
The Amo is the jeans.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, we
They were
got
wondering
through that.
about-
Yeah, we talked about that. Amo is the jean. Yep, exactly. All right, next up, I want to talk about Faherty. So Faherty is a brand that we started carrying this summer. Obsessed with this brand. It is started by two brothers, Alex and Mike Faherty, and then Alex's wife, Carrie Doctory, also is one of the founders of the company. They are East Coast. They are really into sustainability. So the company is going to be 85% sustainable by the end. The materials and fabrications that they use, 85% sustainable is their goal by the end of this year, which I think is really cool and such a fun message and brand to be a part of. We love this brand. This top right here is our best selling top of the week last week. So this one, we have a couple different colors. I'll show it here in this beautiful oatmeal color, and then we also have a red and blue check plaid as well, a burgundy and blue. Those, between those three, #1 top in the company, absolute bestseller. What I love about this, and I'm so sorry you can't feel this because I'm so cozy right now, it is the most soft fabrication. It's super cozy. It's got mega stretch in it. So normally, you know, when you put on a plaid in the fall, it's a little bit more fitted, a little bit more structured. The fabrication's a little bit more stiff. Not this plaid. This is an amazing one that has lots and lots of stretch on it. It is such a great shirt. This is called the Legend shirt. So if you're looking this up and want to check that out on our website, it's the Legend shirt. Love how the collar still stands, even though the fabric is really soft. It's just got a great feeling to it. So this is going to be awesome. You can wear it all season long and into the winter, super cozy. What I also love about the shirts here is the length. So the length is really nice and it's a little bit on the longer side. So if you want to, one of the things I think is really fun that you can do is unbutton it and leave it with a tank underneath and wear it almost as a little jacket replacement. Again, day like today where it's 50 in the morning, 75 in the afternoon, you can wear this and it's great to go out because it'll keep you nice and warm outside, but it's not too hot and too heavy. So opening it up, wearing it almost like a little jacket or a shirt jacket, you can do that, or you can tuck it in really easy too because the fabrication is so soft and it drapes really nicely. So it looks great tucked into denim as well. And it's super versatile, really wonderful shirt. So pick these up. Three colors in this for total.
So many comments. People are loving your energy.
Oh,
Like,
thanks.
your
I know it's a
energy's-
Monday morning. I'm just trying real hard over here, people. I got an almost 1-year-old, and we had a rough weekend. She's getting her eye teeth, so we're doing the best we can. So thanks everybody for cheering me on. I appreciate that. All right, one of my other favorites. So Evereve, we have launched. If you don't know this already, we have launched our own brand. I am obsessed with it. Our designers are incredible. They are in-house. They work very closely with our buying team and they know our customer really, really well. We've spent years working on launching this label. They do so many quality checks and so many fit checks to make sure we're giving you the best of the best when we have our name on it. That's really important to us. So our team works so hard on it. So shout out to the design and tech team. They do an amazing job. If you have not checked out our Evereve label, please do. This sweater, one of my favorite sweaters under that Evereve label. I love this wash on the sweater. It's really cool. It's like it took a really black sweater and just washed it down, which I think is fun. It kind of gives it that rocker vibe. So if you have any fall or winter concerts, I think this is a great sweater to throw in your wardrobe. Perfect for weekends. I love the cable detail and this strong shoulder without being necessarily too big and too strong. This is such a fun shoulder to put on with anything. Balance it out with a straight leg jean. So I think that's a really fun way to put the look together. When you have a shoulder like this, you don't want to wear a wide jean on the bottom because that kind of makes your body, go too many different ways. So balancing this out with a straight leg denim is a really great option for this. And give it a little half tuck and you're good to go. Great little sweater from Evereve.
Christina, the shirt you're wearing, do you feel like it's true to size?
Yes, I have a medium on. I'm usually a medium in tops. I feel great in it. It feels perfect. I love how it was long enough for me to tuck it in, but not bulky where you see it down here. So I think it fits really nice. Fits great through the sleeve, not too tight. Definitely true to size. Yeah, great question. Any other questions?
Let's see. So far, just lots of positive comments.
Okay. Good. Let's keep going then. All right. We have more Nation to show you. So again, one of my favorite brands. Again, the fabrication here is amazing. This color, I'm telling you, you can see the pattern here of the color that is definitely trending for fall. We love this. I was actually, last week when we were in Style Out with our first spring Style Out, Megan, our founder, was in our Style Out with us on Friday approving everything. She was talking about this dress and how she's obsessed with this dress. She said she has a hard time finding dresses and that there's not a lot that flatter her. She's a little bit more straight up and down, and this dress hit her exactly perfect on the waist. Really flattering. It gave a nice blouson. Throw it on again with a little booty. You could do it with a heel too. So many different fun ways to style this. You could even throw on a belt, throw on a jacket over it. I love that with a little blazer over it. Would be so fun too. But a lot of different ways to wear this dress for fall. We are so excited about our dress business, and we've been growing it substantially throughout spring and summer and into the fall season. And next spring, you're going to see a dress explosion in our stores. For sure, lots coming for springtime for that. But we absolutely love this dress. Again, super flattering. What I love about this is it makes you feel dressed up, but you're still wearing a cotton dress. So it feels super comfortable. It's really easy, not fussy, and it's one of those dresses you're going to want to keep on forever and not take off immediately when you get home. So a great dress here from Nation. All right, last but not least, we're going to talk about 2 more pairs of Amo. As I mentioned, Amo is by far one of my favorite denim brands that we carry. I think the fit is amazing. It is splurgy, people. So I'm going to just say that up front. It's a little bit more on the pricey side, so you've got to really pick those jeans. But what I love about them is that they last and last and last, and they fit really well. The quality is amazing. The stitch detail on them, the seams are amazing, and you know that it's going to be one of those jeans you're going to have in your closet for a really long time. So it is an investment piece, but I personally think it's well worth the investment. I have several pairs that I've had for a really long time, and they fit amazing, and they really hold up, which I think is great. All right. This may be my next pair of, I don't know, the next one, I'll probably get them all. I'm just kidding, I can't do that, but I love this jean. So this is the Lover Boy. So we have a lot of straight legs that are still on the floor, which I think are really fun. This one has a little bit more of an easy fit. So it's somewhere in between a true straight leg, but then also has a little bit of maybe that boyfriend feel to it. So it gives a little slouch through the hip and the thigh area, which I think is great. It is a higher rise still, which I love, but it's going to have that little bit of an easier fit where it won't be so fitted through the thighs and the hip area. So a little bit of a slouch there. It looks super cute with clogs, with sneakers, slides, boots, so many different options from a footwear perspective. And I love the wash on this, having that little bit of a light wash. It feels really vintagey. Again, here, probably not a lot of stretch in this. So Amo doesn't have a ton of stretch, so you might want to think about sizing up in this brand. Just from your jeans, if you do have ones that have more stretch in them, go one size up when you go to Amo. But don't let that deter you. They're great denim. And I love the raw hem here too. So this is super fun with that raw hem detailing. If you're somebody that's more on the petite side, one of the things that's a huge advantage of a raw hem is it's really easy to alter. So not a lot of fuss here. If you're brave, go on YouTube. I believe we even have a little demo on how you can cut your own denim too. But you can do that on your own at home, and that's something that I think is a really great service for people that are on the more petite side. This is going to be a great jean for you to have in your wardrobe for this fall season. And then last but not least, okay, this one I really am obsessed with. This is in our October catalog, I believe. And we styled it with a great little polo striped sweater. You'll get that catalog next week. So excited about it. This one is so fun. This is the CJ pant. It is a high waist, wide leg jean, and it's a trouser, which I absolutely am obsessed with. I love the idea of having a little bit of a dressier jean, especially as workplaces have gotten a little bit more on the casual side. I'm guessing maybe some of you that are back in the office, you're able to wear denim now, which you maybe weren't able to before. This is such a fun jean to add to your wardrobe. The pleating here, don't be deterred by this. This is very flattering. The darting makes your legs look longer and leaner, and it draws the eye all the way up and down. So this is a very flattering fit with this pin tucking right here. And then again, the trouser pocket, and it's just got the little slit pockets in the back. I think this is such a fun nod to the 70s inspired denim that we're seeing this fall, which is one of the biggest denim trends. So this trouser jean is an absolute must have in your wardrobe. It's really easy to wear and such a fun jean to have as you go through the fall season. So, I think that's it.
So one question
Yeah.
they were wondering, you mentioned a lot of dresses next spring.
Yes.
Do you think we'll see a lot of skirts too?
So skirts, yes and no. We are seeing that it is more of a dress cycle than it is a skirt cycle. So you'll still see some skirts, but we're gonna see a lot more happening in the bottoms arena with like the trouser pant, with dressier shorts are coming down the pipeline, which I think is really fun. And you will see some skirts, especially as we get more towards summer. Skirts always become more important as we get into that season. But I'll give you another little sneak peek on a spring trend that you might wanna do some Pinterest boards on how to outfit. Tennis skirts. So tennis skirts are definitely having a moment. They are not just for the, what's that sport that everybody plays?
Pickleball.
They're not just for the pickleball court anymore. You can wear them anywhere. But those tennis skirts are going to be definitely having a moment in the spring, which I'm super excited about. I've been playing with a lot of fun ways to style them. So you'll see that coming around the corner for spring. So lots happening.
Perfect.
Lots of fun sneak peeks.
And then they want to see the striped sweater you just styled with the last jean.
Yeah, sure. Wow, you know what? I actually don't think it's in yet. Is that one in yet, Court, with the collar?
I don't think so, not yet.
I'm not sure that it's in yet. I think it's hitting stores this week.
Perfect.
So we will tag that once that gets into stores. You can see it. It should still be online though because it's in our October catalog. So we'll look up real quick here and see if we can find the name of it for you. It's a really cute sweater. It is an ivory tan base with a caramel colored stripe in it. Okay, it is the Design History Paxton, Paxton, stripe pullover. So if you look at that on our website, you will see that up there. And you can put your email address in as a notify me. So as soon as that hits our stores, you'll get notified and you can order it or see if it's in a local store near you where you can swing on by and come in and pick it up.
Perfect. And then last question, how long do you think that last jean with the inseam, with the amo?
So
are they
usually
run-
on a trouser jean like this, great question. The inseams are out probably around 32 to 33 inches. I don't know off the top of my head for this one for sure, but
32 and a half.
Thank you very much, Courtney does. This is why I have amazing people around me. So this is 32 and a half inches. So what I always tell people is that jeans like this, they have to make them long because you can't make them longer, you can always make them shorter. So with this trend with the 70s inspired denim and trouser denim, you want to have a great alterations person on your speed dial. It is a very easy thing to do. What I think is really great is, especially on a trouser jean here, there's not necessarily a hard knee break. So if you are more petite and you want to get this adjusted and fit, you'll lose some of the width, but it's actually going to be perfect and balance the body because you, as a more petite person, don't want to have as much width as somebody that's a little taller on a jean like this. So that's something that as you get that shortened, you want to go in and make sure you have a great alterations person. Ask for the original hem when you go in. That is my biggest tip for denim. What that does is it keeps the inherent look of this jean because they take this hem off and then reattach it to the length that you need it. That's something that's really important. It keeps the authenticity of the denim and you'll be much happier with your denim if you ask for the original hem. So 32 and a half inches on here. So if you are a little bit on the taller side, this is gonna be a great jean for you. You can also wear it with flats too and it looks really cool again with that 70s inspired. I love it with a sneaker or a loafer or anything like that. It's an awesome, amazing jean. I think we're good. Okay. Thank you all again for joining me this morning. It was so fun to be with you. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have an amazing day and an amazing week. Bye, everybody.